She was just another struggling actress, facing rejection after rejection, until one role changed everything. But what if I told you that behind Jessica Barden's rise to fame lies a story far more intense than anyone ever imagined? A story filled with unexpected twists, battles with fame, and a fight to break free from the role that made her famous. How did she do it? And what secrets has she kept hidden from the world? Stay with me till the end, because this is the untold story of Jessica Barden like you've never heard before. Jessica Barden is a name that many recognize, but few truly know the fascinating journey behind her rise to fame. She isn't just another actress in Hollywood. Her story is filled with struggle, persistence, and a relentless drive to prove herself. But how did she go from an ordinary girl in North Yorkshire to becoming an internationally recognized star? And what challenges did she face along the way? Stay with us as we dive deep into the untold story of Jessica Barden. Born on July 21, 1992, in Northallerton, North Yorkshire, Jessica's journey to the screen wasn't an overnight success. Like many aspiring actors, she had to fight her way into the industry, facing rejections that would have made others give up. But there was something different about her, a spark, an intensity in her performances that couldn't be ignored. Jessica's acting career began with small roles in British television shows. You might have seen her in episodes of My Parents Are Aliens or No Angels. But despite landing these minor roles, Jessica wasn't satisfied. She knew she had more to offer. The industry, however, wasn't ready to give her that chance just yet. Many actors struggle for years before getting their breakthrough, and Jessica was no different. But what made her stand out was her ability to completely transform into every role she played. Then came a turning point, her role in Tamara Drew in 2010. It wasn't the biggest role in the film, but it was enough to showcase her talent to a wider audience. People began to notice her. But was this enough to make her a star? Not quite. Hollywood isn't an easy place for British actors to break into, and Jessica still had a long way to go. In 2017, everything changed. She landed the role of Alyssa in Netflix's The End of the Fasting World. The show became a global sensation, and suddenly, Jessica Barden was a name everyone was talking about. Her portrayal of Alyssa, a rebellious and emotionally complex teenager, was raw, authentic, and unlike anything people had seen before. But behind the scenes, Jessica was dealing with her own battles. Fame comes at a cost, and Jessica had to navigate the pressures of overnight success. The entertainment industry is brutal, and many actors struggle to cope with sudden stardom. Jessica was no exception. She has spoken openly about her struggles with mental health, the pressure to maintain a certain image, and the challenges of constantly being in the public eye. But instead of letting these struggles break her, she used them to fuel her performances, bringing a level of emotional depth that set her apart from other actors of her generation. Despite her success in The End of the Fasting World, Jessica didn't stop pushing herself. She took on roles that challenged her, proving that she wasn't just a one-hit wonder. Movies like Jungleland and Pink Skies Ahead showed a different side of her, a more mature, nuanced actress who was ready to take on Hollywood on her own terms. But even as she climbed the ladder of success, there was always one question looming over her career. Could she break free from the role that made her famous? Or would she always be known as Alyssa? This is a challenge many actors face. When a role becomes iconic, it can sometimes become a curse. But Jessica wasn't about to let that happen. Instead of taking the easy route and sticking to similar roles, she chose projects that forced her to grow as an actress. She worked alongside some of the most respected names in the industry, proving time and time again that she was more than just Alyssa. But Jessica Barden is not just about acting. She has used her platform to talk about issues that matter: mental health, the struggles of being a young woman in Hollywood, and the importance of staying true to yourself. She isn't afraid to speak her mind, and that's part of what makes her so compelling. Today, Jessica continues to challenge herself with new and exciting projects. But what's next for her? Will she become one of the biggest names in Hollywood? Will she take on roles that redefine her career even further? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: Jessica Barden is not someone who fades into the background. She is here to stay, and her best performances may still be ahead of her. So, what do you think about Jessica's journey? Do you believe she has what it takes to become one of the biggest stars in Hollywood? Let us know in the comments.